Hello everyone and welcome to my top 10 car manufacturers list. So, as always, I encourage you guys to comment below what you think of this list, and as well as tell me your own list, as well as subscribe if you like the content and like the video and share this channel with your friends. And anyway, let's go ahead and dive right in to number 10. Alright, so starting us off at number 10, we have got Koenigsegg. Koenigsegg is known for having some of the most fastest cars in the world, with cars that can reach top speeds of over 230 miles an hour. And so I would rank this car brand in the top 10 or top 5 for some of the fastest cars in the world. These cars can also come with horsepower numbers ranging from anywhere from 500 horsepower to over 1,000. Coming in at the number 9 spot, we have got McLaren. Just like Koenigsegg's, McLaren is known for having speed in their vehicles, with most McLarens being able to reach over 230 miles an hour and being super luxurious and fun to drive. And these cars also have the ability to go 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds, which is pretty impressive. McLarens can also come equipped with over 500 or more horsepower. Coming in at the number 8 spot, we have got Lamborghini. Lamborghini is also no slouch when it comes to putting speed in their vehicles, with cars that can go over 210 miles an hour usually, and have 0 to 60 times of 3 seconds or maybe less. There are a few exceptions to this though, like the Lamborghini Urus. Although this is one of the most powerful SUVs ever made, this car does not have the ability to achieve 200 miles an hour, and the same goes with this LM002 in 1986, but they are still some of the most powerful SUVs ever made. Coming in at number 7, we have got Bugatti. What you are staring at right now is the 2018 Bugatti Chiron, capable of reaching a top speed of over 260 miles an hour. This is what Bugatti is all about. Bugatti stands out from the crowd. Similar to Koenigsegg, they are famous for making some of the fastest cars in the world so consistently. Like, this Bugatti Veyron can go over 260 miles an hour. The one you saw before you can go over 260. This one can go 240. This is the 2019 Bugatti Divo. And this car, they focused mainly on getting the car around the corners of racetracks faster without losing as much speed. And this is the 1992 Bugatti EB110 Super Sport. And this thing is super underrated, with top speeds of over 200 miles an hour in the 1990s. That is almost unheard of. So Bugatti, good job. This car brand is capable of putting over 700 horsepower in each of their models and having 0 to 60 time frames of about 3 or 4 seconds. Coming in at the number 6 spot, we have got Pagani. I'm going to say this right now. Pagani is one of the most underrated car manufacturers in the world. When I hear people talking about elite supercars, I never hear Pagani in there anywhere. And whenever I do say Pagani, they think I'm talking about Bugatti. No, I'm talking about Pagani. These cars can have over 600 horsepower and have the capability to reach speeds of over 215 miles an hour and have 0 to 60 time frames in about 3 seconds. Like, what more could you not want out of a supercar / hypercar? This car manufacturer is super underrated, and they need to get more press than they do, because they make some truly outstanding cars and we need to appreciate them more. Starting off the top 5 of my list is going to be Nissan. Nissan has some of the most common cars that you see on the road today. It can range from any of these cars that you're looking at right now to some of their most unique and iconic models that sets them apart from all the others. Some of which can include the Nissan Fairladies of the 1970s, Nissan 350Zs, 370Zs, Nissan Titans. I can go on forever. But some of their most iconic and unique models that sets them apart are examples like the Nissan GTR, which can have speeds up to 180 miles an hour or higher, and with high amounts of horsepower, like 400 or higher. And then we've got the Nissan Skyline, which is almost everyone's favorite. And this one is from Too Fast, Too Furious, and it's a really liked car from that franchise, and it's got the same perks as well. Coming in at number 4 on my list is going to be Dodge. Similar to Nissan, some of the most common cars you see on today's roads are from Dodge, such as the Dodge Dart. There's Dodge pickups like the Ram 1500. I know they've been making quite a bit of those over the last few years, making them a little different. And Dodge is very reliable. Like, my dad has had Dodges before, and they are very luxurious, and they're roomy, and they're powerful. They have also made some of the most powerful muscle cars today, and some of the most powerful muscle cars back in the 70s and 80s, and even the 60s. Such as this car. This is a Dodge Challenger Demon with over 700 horsepower and can reach top speeds of over 200 miles an hour. This is a Dodge Charger, similar to the Challenger, can have over 700 horsepower and reach top speeds of over 200 miles an hour. This is a Dodge Viper. This is another powerful muscle car that can have about over 400 horsepower and reach speeds of over 170 miles an hour. It's more made for long races, but it's still amazing. Back in its prime days, it actually rivaled the Chevrolet Corvette. And this huge, god almighty thing is the 2021 Dodge Durango with top speeds of over 160 miles an hour with over 700 horsepower for an SUV. Coming in at number 3 is going to be Ford. Similar to Nissan and Dodge, Ford has some of the most common cars today on the road that you see. For example, we have the Ford Focus, Ford Fusion, the overly popular Ford F-150. I don't know why people like that as much as they do. The gas mileage isn't even 20 miles to the gallon. But besides that, Ford has a really nice supercar and a really nice muscle car. Here is Ford's muscle car, which is a Ford Mustang capable of usually going over 175 miles an hour with horsepower numbers over 400. 0 to 60 is about 5 seconds. And here is their very nice supercar, which is the Ford GT. Now this is a 2005 model. They have updated the design since then, but this car usually has about 450 or more horsepower and can go about 200 miles an hour or faster. 0 to 60 on this 3.7 seconds. Coming in at number 2 is going to be Porsche. I'm sure in our lifetime, whether it's in video games or in real life or at a car show or whatever, we have seen Porsches take on this amazing design to their 911 Porsches that they make, or just their 911s that they make in general, and put this amazing design on them. We've also seen Porsche do many other designs, but one model that is underrated is the Porsche Cayenne or whatever it is. This car can go 0 to 60 from anywhere between 3.7 and 6 seconds. Its horsepower numbers are 335 to 600 horsepower or even higher, and its top speed can be 152 to 183. Before I get into my number 1 favorite car manufacturer, I just want to throw up some honorable mentions. So Mitsubishi Motors and Saleen just missed out on the top 10 for me. And now, for the grand finale, coming in at number 1, you all know it, it is Chevrolet. Coming from everything from safety to luxury to power to speed, Chevrolet's got it all. And especially the Corvette. That has always been my favorite car. It just always has. So Chevrolet is obviously going to be number 1 for me. Anyway, Chevrolet produces Corvettes and Camaros. Those are their 2 prime cars, like their supercars or muscle cars, and they can go often above 180 miles an hour and have up to 500 horsepower, sometimes more. And with Corvettes and Camaros, they often have 0 to 60 times under 5 seconds, which is amazing. I am also planning on getting a Chevrolet Impala for my first car, because I will have my permit in May, and then I'll have my license probably by November. So I really want to get a Chevrolet. I've just fallen in love with Chevrolet. My favorite kind of truck they have are the Colorados. They are amazing. I just love everything about Chevrolet, and I just wanted to throw this old thing up. This is the 2012 Colorado compared to the 2020 Colorado. But yeah, I love Chevy. Anyway guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you like this kind of content. Share this channel with your friends so it can help me grow. I'm trying to get to 25 subscribers by 4 months of me being on YouTube, which will be April 18th. And also comment what you think about this list, as well as telling me your own lists in the comments. Go ahead and join my Discord server if you want, link in description. And yeah, that is it for me guys, and I will see you all later. Goodbye.